Is he going for the... Oh, he kills a builder and he is gonna destroy this spider pit. And the spider pit is something PBR really needed. Welcome to Command Middle Up. My name is Enrique and this is the Kardy 1 vs 1 Pro Tournament. We have a match coming up. This is the quarterfinals between PBR and Mr. Maru. Mr. Maru is on the bottom right in the green colors playing Isengard, going for a 4 Furnace opener against Goblins. And PBR is doing the same as the white Goblins in the top left, doing a 4 Tunnel opener. And yeah, if you are brave enough, you can even open with more. You can build 2 more furnaces if you are Maru and you scouted what was happening. But both players are just playing it safe, making a little bit of an orc pit and making a goblin cave. And yeah, there's been a theory going on with the openers, and I've noticed that 4 farm openers or 4 furnace openers and stuff like that are easily defended. Even if you are facing a barracks first from the Men of the West army like a few games ago in another different match, apparently it's easily being defended. It is very, very interesting to see it happen, because we had, I think, Zera opening with Men of the West, like a barracks, fort barracks against the 4 farm opener, and it still wasn't good enough. Like the fort barracks couldn't make a dent, and Zera lost that game. So I think there is no downside to four farms openers and 4 furnace openers like this. An extra furnace, like a 5th farm, is a little bit interesting, a little bit too much. But yeah, we see here a tunnel hidden between some of those rockies, and another builder for the goblins going up, and there still hasn't been an attack. There is some clan settings. There's going to be extra money in the pocket for Maru, and I feel like this is going to be a way too strong opener for Maru, because yeah, if you look at it, he has 6 furnaces. He has enough to defend against any attack. He is taking a little bit of money. And if you give Isengard money, then, well, you're in trouble, man, as a goblin player. Here come the goblins. They are scouting for furnaces, but Maru expanded bot side in the length of his armies, and he's creeping. And both sides of his base are being attacked by PBR. PBR sending his goblin warriors to take down a furnace, and on the other side more goblin warriors are taking down another furnace, and Mr. Maru has to split his armies to try and defend this. He's gonna lose at least one, and the rest is probably gonna be defended as the goblin warriors are attacking the debuffed crossbowmen, but in combination with the fortress they didn't even kill it. This is weakness of goblins, apparently, against archers. Furnace being rebuilt. Furnace actually going down. The wildmen are level 2 now. And here comes another attack. There is both bats are used. Crows and the bats for both the debuffs. And another furnace on attack. And if you look at the command points, it's 552 to 550. It's even in command points. However, Isengard Maru kept his units alive, and PBR, the goblin player, did not. So if you look at the army, it's 400 unit army versus 180, and a lot of money is being spent in sending units, while actually, is there... Whoa, Maru doesn't even have his power yet. He just built his... he bought his crows on his fortress to be able to see the attacks coming. And yeah, Maru is defending properly, as a bit of a combo is going into the base of the goblin player PBR, and Maru is yeah, just home with his archers defending against the attack. And with this attack boost, there is even a speed boost, there is a war chant. Is he going for the... Oh, he kills a builder and he is gonna destroy this spider pit, and the spider pit is something PBR really needed. What a strong attack by Maru, as PBR loses his cav. And If there's only goblins trying to defend against the armies of Isengard, they are in trouble, especially if Maru is going to. What a successful, like even taking down an extra tunnel. The builder died, so the builder needs to come back into the map to build a spider pit. And this is a very good attack from PBR. As, yeah, more money going into the bank for Isengard. Oh, he's losing a little bit to the troll. But yeah, we have a Warg Pit, we have an upgrade to Warg Riders, and there won't be a counter to this because there is no Fissure, there is no Spider Pit, there is no Builder. The Builder is here. They need to be rebuilt, but tunnel immediately being targeted and going down. There are a few Goblin Arches, and oh no, he's retreating from this. He could have taken it, but he didn't. And some Wildmen taking the creep. The upgraded Warg Riders, Warg Pit is producing Warg Riders, and the Warg Riders will be able to trample everything that the Goblin player, Mr. PBR, has. This really, really is looking like a victory for Mr. Maru. As yeah, here come the trample, and with all the crossbowmen and with the wildmen, this is nothing that Maru has to be afraid of. Even this combo with all the upgraded units is gonna be enough to make it very difficult to act. And finally the builder is rebuilt. And here is again the vision and an attack speed boost for those Warg Riders. Oh man, and he is now camping the production with his armies. With a level 2 tunnel going down, and the whole map is for Isengard. 875 command points to the 575 for the Goblin player with PBR. He losing his 75, so it's down to 500. And a spider pit is being built, but the armies for Isengard are just in front of the production, and nothing can be produced. This is a quick surrender, I feel like, for Mr. PBR, as the armies for Isengard are just in his face. A spider pit is being built. There is 1500. Maybe a hero can make a difference. But here is the sell. Here's the surrender. For game 1 going tomorrow in this quarterfinals of the Kardy 1v1 Pro Tournament. Welcome to game number 2 of the quarterfinals between Maru and PBR. We have Maru in the top left playing as the Dwarves, and on the bottom right we have PBR playing as the Elves. After game 1, we had a very strong opener from both players, playing 4 Farmers openers, and Isengard took the better of it. I have a theory that 4 farm openers are just very powerful, and it's almost not counterable. Like then there is PBR doing it again, going for 4 melon trees. However, against Dwarves, maybe that's a little bit of a different situation, as the Dwarven player is already producing units. However, he does not have a builder in the phase of PBR. And PBR is going for a barracks, hopefully, or maybe he's even going for trample with a pasture. Yeah, there is the pasture. He's going for trampling, and Mr. Maru is going for guardians. Both of the dwarves are walking up, and this is the unfairness of the dwarves. They have so much vision. Look at that. He can scan everything. He is now looking for the melon trees, and he is sacrificing one of his builders maybe. And he finds the melon tree. He finds the stable, the green pasture. He now knows he needs to build pikes. And probably his next unit is going to be pikes. Yep, there's the pikes. And PBR realizes, uh-oh, I probably should go get my barracks up. And this builder's job is to better build a barracks up. But 5 melon trees. Really been investing. And this is an interesting opener. He is using his builder. Mr. Maru uses his builder to distract the Vork, so the Guardians can take down a Warg layer, and with the scout, Maru realizes I cannot attack anyway. I'll just wait for my pikes and then I'll attack with my pikes. And yeah, when there is no, oh my gosh, when there is no barracks, this attack is gonna be devastating. Here comes the attack, and I think PBR knows he is in trouble. He's trying to creep a little bit of those Vorgs, and he is kind of successful, but I don't know what he is doing. He's not building any... Is he building like a hero? He is also not building any barracks anywhere. Is he doing proxy barracks maybe? No, I don't know what's happening, but this is just A very weird opener. He starts selling his melon trees. He did not even start his level 2 upgrades. He comes in with pikes, and the pikes will be devastating to the pasture opener. This is such a weird start for PBR, but maybe he just tried a thing. He's just gonna destroy the pasture even. He doesn't matter. He doesn't care. He has a rallying call. This is gonna be a very early game 2 for Maru, I think. Because PBR with this pasture opener knows he got scouted by the builder, and all the units for Maru are just finding all the buildings. Lancers are trying to do some mineshaft damage, but
I serve the House of Elrond.
here is Glorfindel mounting himself and unmounting himself and now trying to defend against this, but there is nothing anymore. I'm not sure what's happening. I don't know why this is a good start. Yeah, this is Maru is just splitting his armies, and there is no more melon trees. The whole base is empty. And here is Glorfindel. Maru notices Glorfindel, can't run away from him, so might as well just do some damage. There are Lancers trying to do the same thing to Maru, but oh man, this is such an awkward game. I don't know what to do here. Like, Maru is creeping everything, he's getting more money. But PBR just wanted to do like a hero-only build or something. He now gets his barracks up. But it is 400 command points to the 650 for the dwarves. It is just such a weird opener. I don't know what happened, but maybe he knows something I don't. But yeah, this is very much in favor of Maru. Maru taking over the whole map, taking over all the creeps, and has an incredible lead. Now the dwarves are trying to surround Glorfindel, and the dwarves are fighting Glorfindel. Glorfindel half health, but with the heal, he's probably not gonna die. Yeah, he has heal. And used heal, now runs away. And there's a level 2 barracks, so all the units gonna have rank 2 upgrades, and it is just... Oh, there comes the support with a few Leonin archers. PBR still in the game. And okay, PBR still in the game. Dwarven player Maru, though, has a lot of income. He is on 750 against the 500. But yeah, maybe this is a good thing. Maru taking down a cave troll, so getting even more money. And I guess this is good. Let's look at the money of PBR. Of Maru doesn't have a lot of money. He just keeps spending it. I think he just built a hero. Here's Gloin as an answer to Glorfindel. And finally this building goes down. And Glorfindel level 3 almost. He's running away, almost died even. And no charge, so he can't catch up with the elves. But Glorfindel is in here, and Glorfindel might just go ahead and departure. Yeah, 5 units in here. Departure maybe, evacuation. Click the evacuation builder. Evacuate, please. Yep, there's the evacuation. There is Glorfindel. And here comes this attack together with the Ralliant Call is available. Rebuild is available. He's probably going to rebuild his base. But, oh, I feel like this could be a strong attack. A lot of hobbits also ready. 875, man. PBR is still in the game though. He is not he's not lost yet. There's no upgrades coming. I don't feel like this is bad. He's economically like miles behind because of all the creep that Maru has been doing, but I feel like Maru is not playing aggressive. He doesn't need to punish and destroy it immediately. He's thinking like, I just need to win more, because he is in the lead, definitely in the lead, and he's going for a win more strategy. Oh, he's coming from the top now. Here comes a very incredibly powerful attack. It's probably together with King Dane, because there is leadership bonuses, and he might just go for the base like immediately. It is spotted by the Elven player. He's selling it. Yeah, there's King Dane with the upgrades. There's no fear. And Iron is here with Glorfindel. Rallying Call use. There is a double buffed army for Maru. Maru just immediately going for the fortress. First one-shotting the archer tower. And he's now... PBR is suiciding his lancers. All his units are dying. Glorfindel has to run away. Arwen is nowhere to be seen. And here comes the snipe. An upgraded fortress though, still taking so much damage. Look at that, half health with the foundations, shaking off the foundation. And oh, it's just the heroes that are doing a lot of damage, I feel like. Yeah, Glorfindel is the full health. Dane is doing a lot of damage. There goes the fortress. PBR has no more power points available. He has one more Elven barracks. I don't think there's any barracks left. There's a builder available. There's a GG. PBR losing game number 2. Game number 2 goes to Maru. What a game. This is just a weird opener. Okay, I was promoting the 4 farm opener, but going lances against the bars after it being scouted is a little bit of an awkward position. Almost seems like match fixing, but it probably isn't. Let's go into game number 3. Welcome to game number 3 of the quarterfinals. PBR versus Maru. It is PBR on the bottom left side playing the white elves. On the top right we have Maru playing Mordor with the right colors. Mordor going for 4 slaughterhouses. PBR doing the same thing with 4 melon trees. I think Maru has picked up on this idea that PBR has to going for farm openers. And he's doing the same. And he can get away with it. So there comes a... oh my gosh, there's a Crusaders opener. Does PBR go for a Cav opener again? That might be a... yeah, he is going for Cav again. And against the Corsairs, that's actually not a bad thing. But immediately after it, he's building a palace. So this is again hard countered. This time a Elven barracks goes up. So maybe this is going to be a better start for Mr. PBR. So we're gonna just see what's gonna happen, as Corsairs plus Spikes is gonna be a deadly combo for with those fire bombs doing a lot of damage to buildings. It's not per se that the fire bombs itself do a lot of damage, but the fire that it creates does burn effect on the ground, which does a lot of damage. I think. Oh, it's effect against structures actually. Okay. Oh, there's Lancers plus Corsairs. There is 4 slaughterhouses, maybe a 5th goes up. And here come the... oh my goodness, sentries plus lancers. PBR knows what's going to happen. He is going for those... for that hard counter. The blind hard counter to those lancers. He got sentries up. And here are the lancers. They find the Corsairs. And the reason why he finds the Corsairs is because I think... yeah, oh, he has the far side. He knows exactly what is happening. He sees the base of Mordor. So it wasn't a blind counter. It was a very much scouted counter. However, he is pulling his sentries out of position. Can you see making more? Oh, there it is. There is the Lancers. And the sentries are just going to go and creep the wargs, while the Lancers for... PBR are defending against the Lance of Mordor. Apparently they are stronger than the Lance of Mordor. But yeah, so he is running away straight into the pikes and the crosshairs. That's an early victory for PBR. PBR with a good start against Maru in game number 3. Here come the Lancers. They are not scared anymore as a combo is happening. Oh my gosh, the instant trample of those Elven archers who just came out of the barracks. Well, now we have a problem, because there's 3 battalions on the field for PBR, and there is only 1 battalion on the field for that's in position for PBR. There are 4 battalions on the field for Maru, 1 battalion on the field for PBR. PBR is building sentries, but they're countered by the Corsairs. Then he is building more sentries and Lorien Warriors. Lorien Warriors are actually going to be trampled by the Lancers. And here Lancers finding Lancers, but... yeah, there's just spikes. Here is the soldiers, and here comes the trample. Oh, he's combining it and quickly enough. Well played, PBR, trying to defend this, but he is in such a difficult position. There's still a little bit of a trample going on and a little bit of damage being done. Oh no, PBR's production is being camped by Corsairs, Aesterlings, and Lancers. This looks very promising, and yeah, he's trying to creep, he's trying to do some damage, he's trying to get a hero out maybe, and new production buildings are being built on the other side of the fortress of the map. And finally, this is too much for Maru to fight. Actually, there's reinforcements going in for the defenses, and the firebombs are used to kill the pikes. Oh my gosh, the camping is still up. There is still a... Wow. The production is still under control by Maru. PBR is building pikes in his barracks, in his third barracks, but yeah, again into defense position, but there is the Corsairs are doing damage, and Mordor is having fun. 500 resources to the 650. Actually, there is more eco for the Elven player, as Lancers, if you look at the minimap, has been killing slaughterhouses everywhere. However, losing 3 buildings, and is now gonna try and camp the other barracks for PBR, as Maru is putting his units in position and he's trying to destroy the units on the field for the Elven player PBR. Maru, oh no, there is a gap. Maru notices it and is now destroying a farm and a barracks. There is Lorien Archers. Finally, Lorien Archers are there to defend. Oh my god, Wargent use. PBR losing another production building, and with Tatent land and the Eye of Sauron, if you look at the command points, yeah, look at that. Eye of Sauron use with the Warchant, another production building going down, and this is another win for Maru, and this is match point for Maru as well. Arwen is here to try and defend, but there is no more production buildings. I don't even know if there is a builder for the Elven player. Yeah, all the melon trees are being targeted. I don't see a builder anywhere on the map. Maybe he's been killed by Lancers. But Arwen is the only unit on the field and is now being targeted by units. But if you look at the command points the power points for the Elven player PBR, he has 8. He's going for a 10th maybe. Or maybe Tom Bombadil, or I don't know, like the how. Oh, Lancers are back to try and defend this, killing a lot of Corsairs. And oh, there is a builder. He's building melon trees. That is a good thing. Arwen uses his heal and killing the Easterlings. The base for PBR looks horribly hurt. And where's Arwen? Arwen is dying. Oh, here's Arwen, fighting Easterlings, but there's no more heal. She has to run, and she's running back to the fortress. There is Haldir produced, and there's... Oh no! Oh, the lance is trampling. Oh, actually, that was kind of well done. He just stopped it. Builders keep building melon trees, but is now being spotted by the buildings, the slaughterhouses, and here comes the Black Orcs. Here is the Tom Bombadil summon trying to destroy the production. Well, that is not defensive. Maru is using his tainted land to get a little bit of a bonus to walk up and destroy all the buildings. He might be able to destroy the fortress. Yeah, he's going for a fortress. Does he have anything up? No, he doesn't have any, he doesn't even have power points, but he doesn't need it because the Black Orcs are doing a lot of work. And let's look at the fortress. How quick is this gonna go down? Not too quickly. Well, actually, that's kind of a lot of damage. He doesn't have any power points yet. He can just rebuild his army, and Lancers are dying to pikes, but they're doing a sort of a damage. Maru killing Arwen, and he is still fighting. He's still taking it. There is the Warchant. Everything is in attack position. There's Forge Blades being upgraded, and the Forge Blades are... Oh my gosh, look at the increase of damage. Forge Blades making a difference. And with the Warchant and the Eye of Sauron, there's GG. PBR losing game 3 and the match to Maru. Maru going to the semi-finals, and PBR unfortunately goes down. Not a shame. Maru is a very powerful player, and the Brazilian hero PBR did some interesting strategies. But this is not all. We are going to the spoiler games. game number 4 and 5. Welcome to game 4 of the quarterfinals between Maru and PBR. PBR winning last game, and he is now playing the goblins in the bottom right in the white colors. In the top left, we have Isengard with the red colors played by Maru. This is on a map Iron... No, this is... I don't know, this is Thronefells, maybe? I can't remember the map. I'm pretty new at casting, apparently. But, yeah, we're going into game number 4 of this best of 5 in the Kardy 1v1 Pro Tournament. And we have PBR opening with a cave troll of a goblin cave and 4 tunnels. Or maybe that's normal. I'm not sure if that's normal. And we have Isengard player Maru going with the clan settings. And as you might have caught on, Maru already won. This is a spoiler game. We have Maru versus PBR because Maru won last game. And obviously we want you to not know that. So we are recording some spoiler games. And this is Maru versus PBR. Maru winning the match 0-3 against PBR is through to the semifinals. PBR unfortunately losing this matchup and yeah, dropped out of the quarterfinals, but made it to the quarterfinals. Very well done for PBR, and Maru did a very good job. Maru winning the match and is now in the semifinals. But yeah, welcome to the spoiler game. This is a PBR's... Oh, I did it wrong way around. This is PBR's Goblins versus Maru's Isengard. And here are some red... Oh, the colors are... Oh man, see how discombobulated I am? Here are some wildmen chasing down the worker for PBR as PBR was trying to set up a tunnel to get some easy creeping in, because here is a fissure. Oh no, it's not a fissure. There is 4 goblin caves. Oh my gosh. And PBR realizing I need to go attack now. I can't just wait till my builder is building a tunnel. And Maru realizing, hey, my unit stopped walking. That means they lost their target. That means PBR built a tunnel somewhere over here. I need to try to check it out. The bats being used. I think this is bats. Yep, this is the best to debuff all the wildmen. And Isengard player Mr. Maru using his Cravains to counter and debuff the units for PBR. PBR with his goblin archers is retreating, trying to fight another day, but his level 2 goblins are actually winning this fight against the level 1 wildmans. Are they? Maybe? No, they lose. Oh no, they won. But now they're gonna get killed anyway. Here are the reinforcements and an attack. 2 battalions of goblins are attacking the furnace on the top side. A big army in the middle is pushing back against the wildmen. And this is the cool thing about goblins. You can spam units, you can lose units. They're very cheap. They're not very strong, but at least they do damage. And furnace goes down as the wildmen are surrounding the goblins. So this is a pretty much a very strong opener for PBR, as Isengard, Mr. Maru, just built some crossbowmen. The crossbowmen are fighting the goblins, and goblins really hate arrows. They don't like it. Yeah, PBR defending his tunnel on the top side of the map. It's 450 to 550 for the goblins. Isengard is a little bit on the back foot here, as they do not have the strong eco that you expect for Isengard to have. And PBR is running his units all over the place. Now is building a spider pit instead of a fissure. That means not a lot of creeping gonna be done, but a lot of pressure on the base of Isengard. And yeah, the goblin warriors are fighting wildmen. And here comes the attack. Arrows disappearing in the bodies of those goblins, and a mineshaft goes down. The whole army for Maru is on the right side of the map as a builder for Maru dies. And PBR now kind of in the lead. He can start destroying furnaces way quicker than the Isengard player Maru can rebuild them. Losing a builder in this matchup is kind of a bad thing, because usually you know you're gonna lose a furnace, but you can rebuild it quite quickly. And Maru is selecting his unit. He needs to send a few units after this, because this is, yeah, these wildmen are just gonna die if PBR retaliates. And there it is, the retaliation and rebuild of the builder. But orc crossbowmen are fighting back. Wildmen are trying to get a builder. Builder is being killed because he wants to get it into the tunnel. Did not manage to do so. Even Steven on the builders. But the builder for Isengard was rebuilt already, so there's 2 now. Furnace going down. And a furnace under attack. This might even go down. A strong attack, but the trample. Dude, the Spider Riders. Oh my gosh, losing a lot of Spider Riders here. There's a war-chanted Wildman attack trying to destroy the level 2 Spider Pit, but the spiders that are coming out are already half health, or half done. And here is the debuff. Here is the Horde bonus. And this Spider Pit is being defended by PBR. PBR doing an incredible job holding the line. And here's the Furnace being attacked by the Goblins, and Archers are trying to defend against the harassment. First cav building, the Warg Riders pit is going up. 2 clan standings actually, I did not see that. And yeah, here is the cav for the Goblin player, PBR. He is taking control. Tunnel being killed by Maru. They got the pikes out a little early. Probably wants to reap the cave troll layer. And a few of those goblins are damaging the units of Isengard. These crossbowmen are not level 2 yet, so they're not replenishing. Well done, PBR. Doing some damage. Big evacuation, trying to destroy the harassment units of Maru. PBR is destroying furnaces everywhere. And is there 2 builders? Yeah, there are 2 builders. And yeah, surrounding that group, he's losing. But Maru is losing units and furnaces. If you look at the power points, we have 750 command points with 10 power points, and we have 550 command points with 15 power points actually. Oh, it's both 15. There's the 10. There's the Wildman summon. Wildman summon probably used to do some damage on buildings and not trying to win a fight here. Maybe we're gonna see what's happening. Where is PBR gonna use his Wildman summon? Yeah, he doesn't need to fight this army. He can just use the Wildman summon in the base. Oh, spiders are trampling pikes. And here is the Wildman summon for the defenses anyway. And yeah, he is killing all of the armies. Top side, we have a fight. Getting some harassment done. Spiders in archer mode killing pikes. This is probably not the best use for those summons, because he could easily just send his Wildman in the base. It's because this army wasn't strong enough to deal with all of the production that PBR has. But PBR can still attack with the Wildman. Maybe he's a multifunctional. Building a wall here, still losing a builder, I think. And there is the surrender. Maru surrendering to PBR. PBR winning game number 4. Let's go into game number 5. Match point for both players. Welcome to the best of 5 of the Kardy Pro tournament. 1 versus 1. We have Maru versus PBR. We are in game 5, the final game, as both players are on match point. It is Maru on the bottom side of the field as the Mordor player in the red colors. And on the top side of the field we have PBR playing Angmar in the white colors. PBR winning last game with just a swarm of goblins destroying the Isengard faction that Maru was controlling. And Maru is on the back foot. He is now going for match point. And there is a Crusaders opener for Maru against the units of Angmar, and PBR is going maybe for a den. If PBR goes for a wolf, then it is a very rough opener for Isengard, because Crusaders, you don't for Mordor, because you don't really have a counter to it. Oh, there is a good. There's a palace. Palace is good. Both players have not taken any power points yet, so there's no scouting. There is no wolf den, so that's interesting choice. 2 of the Kingsmen, Gunabat Warriors are summoned. They're now going to try and scout it out. Crusaders with a similar movement speed as the Gunabat Warriors are going to check up on what is happening on the map. They're both players going to miss each other. They're not going to see the opener of both players, but it's not a difficult choice. Yeah, he's Easterlings. Easterlings are good against cavalry, but also to creep, so it's never a waste. Even if the wolf then was a start, there is not a problem. Here are the Gunabat Warriors. They now scouted the Crusaders. They saw the buildings, they saw the production, and they are looking for a free slaughterhouse, and there is a free slaughterhouse. Ooh, fire bombs as a defensive measure. Very interesting. Another group of Corsairs are attacking the base of PBR, and PBR is under attack. Mill is under attack by the fire bombs, and PBR's Gundabad Warrior are going to try and deal with it. Gundabad Warriors here are running around the base, but the Corsairs are... Oh, they're apparently a little bit faster than the Gundabad Warriors. Oh no, they're evenly speed. Here is the war chant for the Angmar player and the Eye of Sauron. Wait, what? A war chant? Do they have war chant? I did not have war chant. I thought they only had like ice things. This is Angmar, right? Yeah. Okay, maybe I'm mistaken. I don't know the game as well. Here's the Eye of Sauron, combining his units and fighting the Gundabad Warriors of PBR. PBR is walking up and is surrounding the now debuffed units, and they probably win this, as the Gundabad Warriors are still buffed from the war chant. Yeah, they're destroying this this army. Right side of the map, we have Maru doing a little bit of work with those crosshairs. He keeps sending units around, and PBR is just building more and more Hall of the Kingsmen. Ooh, trample used, and the units are saved. Maru is in the lead. He is going to trample more units here with the Lancers. This is a very difficult opener for PBR to deal with. While we get further in the game, I'm gonna, well, be honest here. This is a spoil game. Unfortunately, PBR already lost the match. You need to look for a different game. But no, this is not game 5 of the match. The match is already over and was won by Maru. No, this is not game 5. This is a spoiler game. Sorry for breaking your bubble. But no, this is not a official game for this tournament. We're in a spoiler game. I don't want to spoil the games, you know, for the people that like to watch the tournament and enjoy the energy and enjoy the experience. So if you skip to this last game to see who won, you need to skip to another game to find out who actually won. But yeah, this is not one of the official match games. This is a tournament, or this is a ladder game from Maru versus PBR. Get back into the game. Lancers are doing work. They are taking down most of the mills for PBR. PBR is not doing any counter damage. However, Slaughterhouse is actually going down as well. There's 400 to 500. Angmar is in the lead with more eco. The Lancers are doing damage on the top side, while now an army of Angmar is camping the production of Mordor. And Angmar with the war chant ready. This could be a early GG. Maru might be losing this game, as PBR is now just in his face. There is a Eye of Sauron for the leadership bonus. Tainted Land for the extra leadership bonus. Actually, is Tainted Land leadership or buff? Type buff, yeah, this is combining. And the war chant is strong enough, actually. War chant is doing a lot of damage. They are winning the fight against the Corsairs. And he is now focusing the tavern. But was this enough? Here's the trample. Wolf Riders are in here. Yeah, he's trampling, but the pikes are not in position to fight this. The tavern goes down as Maru is not focusing. There's the White Summon, and now it's over. Production goes down for Maru. Maru on a lot of eco damage. He doesn't have a lot of money to rebuild this. He's probably going for a hero, maybe. And the whites are just powerful enough, and here is a quick retreat for Angmar, as PBR could not really finish the job. He did try, but he was fighting on Tainted Land. Buffs are very powerful here, and it was a double buff with the leadership of the Eye there as well. But Angmar, look at the base of Angmar. Angmar is doing incredibly well. 625. He has his mills built around his base, and it's completely safe. And Mordor is trying to desperately hold off the attacks of PBR. as another production building. He's not even building an orc pit. He's just going for Crusaders, rebuilding his production building, and has to, you know, rely on lances and Easterlings to defend. Slaughterhouse goes down. Another slaughterhouse goes down. Left side of the field. And here come the combo with Trample and Gundabad Warriors. The Gundabad Warriors actually now very strong because the Pikes will not be able to fight against those Gundabad Warriors. Oh no, the Trample straight into the Pikes. No, he saw it. Lancers are going to try and find a Trample, and they can. Gundabad Warriors are being trampled now as the Pikes has been killed by the Corsairs, but strong attack in the middle of the map. They are focusing the Easterlings, the Pikes, and if there are no more Pikes available, Maru is finally building an Orc Pit. Maybe he should have built a Haradrim Palace. There is the Watch and back again, fighting on land still, but at least the Palace is going down. So no more units no more Pikes for the Mordor player Maru, as PBR are sending even more units with those 3 Hall of the Kingsmen. This might be a GG. Oh, the trample straight into the Pikes. No, that is not a good sign. As a slaughterhouse going up, 1,000 resources in the bank. Maru with only 325 command points. There is the GG. Maru losing to PBR. PBR winning match 5. However, PBR already lost the match. This is a spoiler game. It was a spoiler game. It wasn't a victory for PBR. Maru already won the match earlier in this video. So look up for those videos. And this being Command Me Love, I will see you in the next tournament game. My name is Enrique, and I'll see you in the next tournament game. We're going to the semifinals with Maru. If you would like to see us cast these games live, go to twitch.tv/Enrique707. And if you just like to watch these videos on YouTube, leave a comment, leave a like, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.